Hey guys, hey, we're going to go see this train turn because I just got off the train and we're going to watch it turn around. So let's go. Going on it. Not going on a train? Come on. That's really nice.
Pull it over there on that and it spins around.
Just a reminder, everyone, your tickets were only one way, so you do have to walk back the other 3 miles. Just kidding, no one's got to walk back. Now, I did forget to mention that our depot over here is open right now. So once we head back to the station platform, you're welcome to go inside there. There are drinks and snacks inside if you'd like any. There's there's some waters, some glass bottle sodas, coffee. We've got chocolates from the hot chocolate here and traditional snack items as well. And there's also restrooms in that building too. And then my favorite, there's air conditioning inside. All right, everyone, welcome to East Chattanooga. As you can see, we've reached the end of the line. Forgot to pull the locomotive onto this table, spin it around 180 degrees, line up with track 2 to run around our train that's sitting on track 1. And at that point, it will couple up to the other end for the return to Grand Junction. Now, this turntable you're looking at was constructed in 1916 by the American Bridge Company and was used by the Central of Georgia Railroad in Macon, Georgia. After World War II, the locomotives became too large to fit on this table, so it was moved to Cedartown, Georgia, where it was used at the end of a branch line. We acquired this table in the 1980s, moved it to Chattanooga, and it has been here ever since. This table is 80 feet long and weighs about 80 tons. Now, keep in mind the average elephant weighs about 6. Now, when the locomotive is on the table, it will be exceeding 200 tons. So it may surprise you to know that this table was originally turned by hand. There would have been poles extending off each end, with 4 men, 2 on each end, pushing those poles to spin the table around. Do we have any volunteers? 1, 2, we need 2 more. 3. I'm kidding, we don't do it that way anymore. We actually use a small 25 horsepower motor under the operator shed here that our conductor Andrew will be operating. Now you may be wondering how you spin that much weight by hand. Well, first off, the entire weight of the table sits on a large bearing right here under the center of the table. Now to spin it by hand and even to spin it by motor still, the table has to be balanced. And the way we know it's balanced is as the locomotive becomes the table. If you watch the car, the table will drop by inches. That drop is the indication that the table is balanced.
Here it goes.
Our locomotive today is the TAG 80, built in 1968 by General Motors Electromotive Division, also known as EMD, for the Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia Railroad, hence the TAG. This locomotive is a GP38 producing 2,000 horsepower. This name, the John A. Chambliss, named after the vice president of the TAG route at the time, and numbered number 80 because it was dedicated on his 80th birthday. This locomotive was the last locomotive ever purchased by the TAG Railroad. They later sold it to the Southern Railroad, and of course Southern became Norfolk Southern, and they used the locomotive for a number of years. Now, Norfolk Southern would later put the locomotive up for auction, and the Chambliss family would purchase it. And then the Chambliss family donated the engine to us, and it has been here ever since. Now, a common misconception about diesel locomotives is that they're strictly powered by a diesel engine. That's actually incorrect. The correct term is diesel electric, meaning that there's a diesel engine inside turning a generator. Now, that generator produces electricity, and that electricity is fed down to the traction motors on each axle of the locomotive. And it's those traction motors that actually propel the locomotive. Hence the term diesel electric. Now you may look at this locomotive and think, how does the engineer even see with this high hood right here in the front? Keep in mind, when this engine was built, they were still, the passenger trains at the time, the cars were still heated by the steam from the steam locomotives. That's what they were built for, how it's built to be heated with. So inside that high hood would have been a steam generator to produce steam for the heating of the passenger cars. Now, of course, passenger trains are almost non-existent today, and the fact that the ones that are around do use modern heating systems, they found no use to continue to make a high hood, so most modern diesel locomotives are made with a lower hood where the engineers can see better with no steam generator unit. And this one doesn't even have the steam generator unit inside it anymore, so that's basically about as good as a closet. Now, there are no high-tech computers or tools that line this table up with the correct track today. We still use the original antique method of eyesight. Everyone take a look up there in the cab, and you'll see our engineer.